What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. The name is Smooth and you're on Pretty Smooth. Okay, so I'm about to just hop right in because I was just recording, but it stopped recording because I changed the angle. But now we right here, so we gonna rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. So what I was saying was, I was talking about my weekend and I got the yawns. I do apologize. 1 second. My bad. But okay, so I was talking about my weekend. I hope y'all weekend went as good as my weekend went. So, even though I didn't make, okay, I know life is not about the money, but like now that I didn't make the money, I'm like, damn, I have to work really hard this week to make up for, not to make up for money that I didn't make, but like to pay my bills. Not that it's not a problem paying my bills. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not going to explain it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I prioritized living my life, relaxing, and enjoyment over the hustle bustle for a couple dollars. So yeah, okay, so what I was saying was, I was supposed to go to Hope Fest with this guy, and Hope Fest is basically like a Christian Coachella, but he's a radical Christian and I'm not a Christian at all. I just believe in God. So that was an issue right there. And then he was like, yeah, we were praying for hours last night that the Holy Spirit will fall onto people and dismantle the human beings race. I'm on the phone like, what is you talking about? So then after he goes on this whole rant, he's like, and how do you feel about that? And I was like, I mean, that's your opinion. I don't necessarily I told him, like, I don't have enough context, but how you're making it seem like it'd be the end of civilization. And he's like, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that. And he's like, yeah, and that's the problem with you, and goes off on me, girl. And then we start yelling at each other because I'm like, who is you talking to, dog? Like, I don't know. But anyway, we got into it for the second time, and after the first time I said, if we ever get into it again, you might as well just block me, because I'm definitely gonna block you. So yeah, we got off the phone and I texted him my little last text message and blocked him. And then I realized that I spelled prophet wrong because I called him a false prophet. But I was like, yeah, he probably got a little laugh out of that one, but ho, you still get the message. No matter if one word was spelled wrong or not, you still got the message. So anyway, I was like sad, and I wasn't going to do anything. I had to go pick up some food that they didn't give me the night before from Ono Hawaiian. And I was just about to go there and then go home and just like not do anything. Like, I was just so, that didn't really distract me, but it was just like, I was more so mad at myself that I let him come back around. Because usually I don't let people come back around. I do not give people second chances. I am very firm on my gut feeling and context clues and evidence. Like, he showed me evidence that he was not a respectful man and that he just wanted somebody to, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe whatever you say, sir. Yes, sir. I believe. That's what he was looking for, and that's definitely not me. So I was more so frustrated with myself that I let him back in. Well, anyway, I'm sitting on the couch and I was like, okay, let me just, my apologies. That's the last time me apologizing. Like, I don't mean to be yawning on camera, but I'm just super tired. But I know if I take a nap right now, class starts in 15 minutes, I'm gonna be out of here. I'm gonna miss class and all. So anyway, I'm sitting, battery, phone dying and everything. So I'm sitting at home and I'm like, oh, let me just get the energy to go get this food, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna chill. And then one of my schoolmates, we're not taking the same degree program, but we've met and we've chatted a couple times and we're working on something together. He's like, oh, what are you doing? And he misinterpreted that I said I would go out, but I didn't. I said, I will let you know if anything changes. Nothing changed, so I didn't let him know anything. Long story short, he was like, okay, well, I'm still in the area if you wanted to do something tonight. If not, I'm just gonna head home. And I'm like, damn, I kind of want to do something. Like, I just want to let loose and just relax and just like forget about worries. I'm tired of worrying. I've been worrying for years on end. Like, I need a break. So we were on the phone. We was going back and forth about it a little bit because we both wanted to go out, but then we both didn't want to go out. And he lives in Long Beach. So we was just on the phone, like on the fence. And I was like, you know what? I'm a very honest person. So I was like, honestly, I didn't want to go out because I'm just like not in a good mood. But I feel like if I don't go out, I will be in more of a not good mood. So I'm going to come. And he was like, honestly, exactly the same. And thank you for coming. So, boom. Fast forward to that night, Friday night. Friday night, we go down to WeHo. We're supposed to be waiting for some people that, like, I know of them, but I don't know them. But we're supposed to be waiting for them. And we was in the car. One thing about me, I love a man, like, whether I have any kind of interest in you or not, I love a man with a plan. I love a man with a plan that don't wait on nobody, nothing. Okay, so we were sitting outside the address that they sent us, and then I turned the car off. Girl, 5 minutes later, he's like, okay, so yeah, we just gonna get our night started. I said, do. You ain't said nothing but a word. Because I was like, honestly, the more that I sat here, the more I was losing the willpower to want to go out. And he was like, exactly the same. And we was just on the same type of timing all night. Like, it was just a very fun night. We went bar hopping. He took very good care of me, and it was so refreshing to be respected and taken care of and not feel like I owe them anything. Like, well, one, I was the driver, so like I'm taking care of all the gas, everything that comes to the transportation, I'm taking care of. So like everywhere we went, you know, he took care of me. And we did get a little close. Apparently we smooched. I don't remember that part, but he was like, oh, if you don't remember it, then it didn't happen. But I remember it. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know the exact moment before he was talking about, but anything after that moment, I do not remember until we started walking to the car. Like, I don't remember nothing. And but apparently we did. But yeah, we just vibed. We had a really good time. We enjoyed each other's company. Like, I cannot like express to y'all enough how important it is to enjoy people's company. Like, we didn't even do too much. We went to a couple bars. They was okay. Got a little lit. We was chiefing. We was drinking. We was we was okay. We was having a good time. And then I broke the barrier and we did dance together because I was like, okay, he's taking care of me. And I already knew that he was a very respectful man. So like, I can be free and like be like, and not be in my head about it. Like, okay, is he gonna think like just because we dance together now, like I'm like this sexual person? Like that, all that goes through my head. But with him, I was like, we're about to have a good time. And plus he took such good care of me. I feel like I would be doing both of us a disservice if I did not enjoy myself, because me enjoying myself in turn allowed him to really enjoy himself. So yeah, but anyway, so Friday night we went out. Then we went back to my spot, woke up, girl. And this is what I mean. Okay, hold on, let me finish the story. Girl, I cleaned my whole spot. And we just sitting there talking. And I'm folding laundry, hanging it up, wiping the countertops, sweeping the floor, vacuuming, everything. And we're just chatting it up. And then but the funny thing, I'm not going to forget the rest. The funny thing is that at the end of the night, I was like, damn, I don't want the night to end. And he was like, me either. And I was like, well, what do you want to do? And he was like, what I want to do is selfish. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, I want you to come down to Long Beach for the weekend. And I said, I don't think so. No, I was hella against it because Long Beach is far. It's 45 minutes without traffic, but I didn't want to drive it. So I was like, okay, I don't know. But anyway, we're about to go back to my spot and go to sleep. So we went to my spot, went to sleep, woke up, I cleaned up everything. Then we went to Long Beach. I did end up going all the way down to Long Beach. Went down to Long Beach. We walked along the beach, just chatted, you know. And he's getting over his ex, so it's not like we was just like, oh, we're building something. Not at all. Not at all. He's still hooked on his ex. So it was just like more so of like an intimacy thing between us. But yeah, I went down to Long Beach, stayed there Saturday night, and then we rested all Sunday. It's been so, why do I want to cry? Because I just appreciate when I meet people. I just really appreciate when I meet people that I can turn it off around. Like, I just always feel like I have to be on go mode and I have to be striving to be so great. But like when you meet people that just see you for you and can appreciate the raw you, and not when you're striving towards something, because then at a certain point it feels like, you know, so and so is only messing with me for real because I'm striving for something, because they know I'm going somewhere. But it's different to like just be around people that really appreciate you and like your company. So anyway, so yeah, I stayed in Long Beach. Sunday night he cooked. No, did he? Yeah, no. He cooked Saturday and Sunday night, but Sunday, what the fuck? Saturday night he cooked salmon and pasta. Is that homeboy? I think so. But yeah, he cooked salmon and pasta. It was so good, y'all. And he liked my cooking too. Like, I've never met a man, one, that knows how to cook, and two, enough to where I'm like, ooh, this is good. Like, I've never encountered that. But he was Chef Boyardee in there. But long story short, what else I gotta say? Because I do want to keep this short because I don't want to be late for class. But yeah, you know, to say the least, I really enjoyed my weekend. Today's Monday. I drove back this morning because we were just watching movies and we were just enjoying each other so much, and just a no pressure situation so much to where, yeah, by the time we looked at the time, it was like 9:00 at night. And I was like, I'm not driving back. And he was like, yeah, I'd rather you not drive back this late. And then I left this morning at 5. And I've been at school all day. But that's how my weekend went. It was a beautiful weekend. And to homeboy that thought he was cute, trying to tell me about myself, thank you. You led me right to where I needed to be. So thank you. And he was like, oh, everything's black and white. Because I was like, everything happens for a reason, and not everything is black and white. You don't always know why things happen. You might not ever find out why certain things happen. They just happen, and you just have to chop that up like that thing. Everything happens for a reason. He's like, that's not how life works. And he was like, that's why you are where you are right now. And I'm like, if we're looking like progress wise, like numbers wise, you have no room to stand when it's especially not next to me. So, but anyway, enough about that negative Nancy. I'm gonna send a hit to y'all. I love y'all. Have a good day. Until next time.